What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchet REACT, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction. So excited about this video. If you're new to us
and we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Let's get crazy.
He's so happy. Oh no, and she just played along.
Bro, it's like mindsets like that though. It's like I be confused to like what happened? What did we
He's probably like,
miss?
You dark like me.
No, she was actually darker than him. Like, you know, they're high yellow, more like a seasoned yellow. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it's just the reality of it. Like, what is you thinking about? That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's different.
There is one country you cannot pay me to visit again, and it has the worst culture of racism that I have ever experienced in my time abroad. I'm reviewing popular tourist destinations based on things to do and what it's like for Black people and people of color. My first time traveling to Italy was through the NYU Study Abroad program. And when I made this decision, the only thing on my mind was the pizza, the Vespas, the romance, basically the Lizzie McGuire movie, because this is what they showed us on TV. But one thing I didn't realize at the time was that all of these examples of this romanticized image of Italy was told through the lens of white people. You mean the same country Lizzie McGuire was falling in love with is the same country where they were throwing bananas at their first Black minister? Sure is. Oh, but Nicole, that's just a political thing. That doesn't really happen to people. She had bananas thrown at her. I had beer thrown at me. And then I was called a disgusting Black woman by this man right here. Well, obviously you did something. He was unsuccessfully flirting with some white girls in our group. And when he got upset, he started hurling insults at them. Then a Black woman went up and was like, hey, don't talk to women that way. And everyone on the beach just stood there as he manhandled her. So when I went up to defend her, punched him in his arm so he would let her go, he threw beer on us and called us disgusting Black women, even though we had nothing to do with why he was rejected. And I have traveled all up and down that country, and it's not even an isolated incident.
And see, that's why I would never be the savior Black woman in group settings. Nope. And this is a person who I went to a majority Black school, but the other ethnicities were white people and Asians. I am not the savior. Because are you going to save me? And I learned that the hard way through a situation I'm not even going to get through.
Feelings of disgust are palpable. I've been dramatically avoided on the street, looked down upon as if I'm begging for money instead of asking for direction, ignored by whole adults to the point where I've had to ask children for directions because adults wouldn't even bother to look my way. And yes, io parlo italiano. Italy's got good food and interesting history, and yes, some Black people go and they just love it. It's great for people who are interested in the arts and beautiful architecture. But based on my own far too common experience, Italy gets a 1 out of 10 for me. If you're interested in learning more about my personal experience in Italy, you can read about it here in the New York Times.
Flex.
These are the countries I felt uncomfortable traveling in as a Black woman, and we're starting it off strong with China. I would also like to preface this that I studied Chinese language and culture for about 5 or 6 years before I went on the trip, so this wasn't even like language barrier stuff. And I also went on this trip with mostly Black and brown people. People would straight up follow us around stores or would pretend like they did not understand me. And I thought it was my pronunciation at first until I heard other people repeat back what I would say and they would get answers. Not to mention, everyone is going to take pictures of you, look at you, ask to take pictures, get their babies to take pictures with you. The true saving grace of the trip were the African exchange students who I met during this exchange program at another college in Zhejiang province. And outside of everything else, the places I went to weren't particularly clean. The toilets didn't have toilet paper. You had to bring your own hand sanitizer or soap. Taiwan is up next for very similar reasons. Both times I went to Taiwan were because I'm flying from Japan and they have a 12-hour layover in Taipei. The first time I was there, I was so uncomfortable. People would stop what they were doing to stare at me. Somebody was behind me taking pictures of me. I turned around, she walked away, and then I turned back around and she came back up again. Even the people in the airport. And it's like, girl, people fly through here, so I know I'm not the first foreigner you saw. Next up is Germany. And Germany wasn't even that terrible, but the people were rude. I was trying to get one woman's attention to ask her something. She literally straight up ignored me as if I was not there whatsoever. And quite frankly, the food is not that good. And I have never seen so many punk-colored people with locks and box braids in my entire life. But that was just Europe generally, but Germany specifically too. Next up is Norway. And honestly, I didn't even have such a terrible experience in Norway. I just found the people to be cold, and I also found the food just not to be very good. The nature and everything, yes, quite beautiful, but I just did not feel welcome or just comfortable generally, but I can't pinpoint it to anything other than the vibe. Now, these were just my experiences with these places. You may enjoy yourself.
Oh, child, that was loaded.
So here's my answer.
Okay, go ahead.
Some people have sensitive attentiveness. They're highly aware of what's going on around them, and they're picking up on a lot of stuff. And sometimes that sensitivity can mismanage your emotions towards the environment. Right. For instance, we always being told they're going to stare. And I've seen videos like this a lot where people take pictures of black people. I'm sorry, I've seen plenty of that. But I think at some point it's just like, we are going to, I don't even know how to really paint the picture no more other than what it is. This sensitive attentiveness. She's just highly aware of what's going on around her. And I don't think she's not comfortable with it.
I don't know. I wouldn't be comfortable with somebody taking pictures of me.
Yeah,
I've seen a lot when it comes to Asian countries. But I'm not about to sit up in a picture and pose with them.
No, I'm not.
If they ask to take a picture of me, the answer is no.
If
I don't know what you have to do with that.
If this is my first round trip, and I'm talking about, I'm not even on social media. I just decided to go take a trip with my family, and then I'm being pulled to the side because people just want to take pictures of me. I don't have a reason. Do you get what I'm saying? Pictures. I'm not having a reason to really do what I have to do at this point. But if my name was like Speed, Castanet, Mr. Beast, or any big person in the world, when you get outside, they want your picture.
Yeah, but this is not happening. I mean, it's happening to them, but it's also happening to regular people who's going.
That's what I'm saying. Regular people. No, I'm not. No, I'm just a regular guy. I'm just coming through, come get some Italian pizza.
But when it comes to like the Nordic countries, because we have, we've reacted to a lot of their culture, their norms and things. We would call it standoffish. So I wouldn't really have a problem with that. Like, that's why before I hop on a plane to go anywhere abroad, I am researching so I can know what to expect. And that would help me not to be so offended by things that is different.
Guys too. Yeah. And you can't take what you know home into another country.
Yeah.
So I often get asked as a Black woman what has been my experience since living in Greece. My honest experience and my honest opinion about being a Black woman in Greece is that it's amazing. Let me tell you, the Greeks are some of the kindest people in the world. They are so warm and welcoming and hospitable. So I just want to share with you a few stories and anecdotes from just my own personal experience of living here. We order from this restaurant all the time, and my husband, instead of us getting it delivered, went to go pick it up the other day, and he put in the order and he was going to go to the grocery store, and they offered for us to just have it delivered anyway. They didn't charge us the delivery fee. It was really cold one day, and we went to the store to get our daughter a little beanie cap, and their POS system was down, so they didn't have a way to charge us because I only had a way to pay via card and not cash. And she literally gave it to us and said, "Don't worry, you can come back tomorrow and pay for it." Excuse me, what? That would never happen in the United States. Right. We went to lunch the other day, and the owner of the restaurant saw my daughter and literally went to the back, got her a toy, and said, "No, like, please, it is for her." Our landlords knew it was our daughter's birthday, and they made sure to get her a toy. Our housekeeper is literally an angel on earth. Every time she sees us, she gives us the best and biggest hugs, and our daughter is like obsessed with her. The other day we went to go get coffee, and my daughter loves getting the juice boxes there. They had multiple different options for her to choose from, and the cashier literally picked her up and let her go behind the counter and pick which one that she wanted. Every time I am out on the street, everybody compliments me on my hair, on my skin, on my makeup, on my nails. They are so warm and welcoming. Needless to say, I have never felt so loved, so welcome, just so appreciated for just being myself than I am here in Greece. I love this country so much because I truly love the people in it. This is home for me now. This is truly home because I have felt like family to so many people that we have met along our time here in Greece. And it's not just this island. I feel this way when we go to Athens. I feel this way when we go to the other islands. I felt this all throughout traveling the mainland of Greece. People are so warm and welcoming, and it is something that I never experienced in the United States.
Hey, listen, this is why we gatekeep our barbecues. Because that feeling that she just had, all that is not, that's a barbecue. That's a barbecue experience. All the way to the fun jumps, all the way to Unc bringing all the toys with his wife, all the way to the food being served. You good. Like, it's an abundance of stuff that's constantly being poured into the people that's there at the barbecue, and you're known and loved by the people at the bar. That's the feeling, y'all. That's it. That's when we be gatekeeping. I'm sorry, I just had to say it. For real though, I'm saying.
If you're African American and you want to move to Thailand, I just want you to know a few things. There are people on TikTok, specifically our color, who are like lying to you, saying that, oh, it's okay, like it's so easy to live here if you're African American. You're gonna have to leave a few things behind, honey. You're gonna have to live without a few things. One, girl, you know we like to get our hair done. I guess this is specifically for the people who don't want to live in Bangkok because Bangkok is overwhelming. Or you don't want to live in Pattaya because if you've been searching Thailand, Pattaya ain't the place, to be honest. And I don't know anything about Phuket. I live in Hua Hin. Yeah, so I can only tell you about Hua Hin. They don't have deodorant over here for you. There's no one to do your hair, Pookie. If your hair is about this long, which is my length, you're gonna have to do it yourself. Because these people will look at you and they'll be like, no can. Bro, can you do my hair? No can. If you want your size, get shoes before you come. They don't have your size here, Pookie. They don't have your size here. You're gonna have to go to Bangkok for that. I mean, in clothes too. Shein! You're gonna have to order on Shein! Can't get no clothes. So unless you're like skinny mini girl boss queen, you're fine. But if you are, I wanna say above a size 12, maybe 14.
Yo.
Oh, God.
If you're a black woman thinking about going to the Czech Republic, specifically Prague, I'm here to tell you, unfortunately, you're about to have the time of your life. Bitch, I love Prague, and I came with absolutely zero expectations. First off, the city is absolutely beautiful, and there are tons of places you can get an aerial view, and it literally looked like a Disney movie, from the castles to the streets to everything. And they preserve so much of their original architecture. Like, there is literally a pub there that has been open since the 1300s, and it really gives a medieval vibe in the best way possible. Prague is also pretty inexpensive. I ended up getting my nails done out here. They gave me a specialty design. They iced my shit, $40. I needed contacts. I got monthlies for 13 American dollars. And catching the tram is like $1.50. Next up is nightlife. I actually only went to one event while I was out here, but I was able to find house music, hip hop, and Jersey club beats. Bitch, I was outside. And like everything else, the drinks, the food, cheap and delicious. The best meal I've had in Europe was in the Czech Republic, and it was a traditional dish called fiškova. I hope I'm not butchering that, but it was like a Thanksgiving dinner times 10. I was literally almost late to my flight because I had to get it again before I left because it was just that good. Like, I quite literally did not have one bad meal there. And honestly, Prague was like leagues more diverse than I thought it was going to be. Now, obviously, there were tons of times where I was like one of one or a few black people, but I never felt uncomfortable there. Nobody stared at me, nobody was rude to me, nobody made me feel othered, and overall, I just had an amazing time there. I literally only came to Prague because I was coming from Budapest and Vienna, and that's like a 3-city kind of trip people suggest, and this was my absolute favorite stop. If you were thinking about going to Prague even a little bit, this is absolutely your sign to go.
Man, we're gonna stop right there. Make sure you guys go check them out. Ooh, bruh, what you think, C?
This was a cool video. I think it was, some people liked some things, some people didn't like some things. And overall, I think it's a good thing. We have not been to a European or Asian country before. And being that we are preparing for those trips, I just don't want to be asked where I'm from. Like, America is the complete and total answer. I don't really want to be stared at, but I can't help it, and the type of person that we are, if people stare and we say hello, I'm expecting a hello back now.
Right. Well, she said that the food was cheap and delicious. I think at the end of the day, go where you're valued because of the loyalty they have to the business they serve. Yeah. Because a lot of times people put a price on things and there's really nothing you're getting back other than you just paid a lot of stuff and you can brag on that. Like, oh, I just paid a bag on that, but the value ain't there. Right. You know what I'm saying? People don't really be putting the value behind the stuff they purchase. I mean, they put out. So go where you're valued because the loyalty to that thing is there. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just so happy that our first trip abroad was just so amazing. Because I feel like if it would have been terrible, I'd be like, I'm not ever leaving.
This is bad enough here. I'll stay here.
Exactly.
I'm cool on that.
I'll deal with the devils that I'm used to.
There you go.
But that is why me and Bae, like, we just want to go to places where we would be accepted. You know?
I'm glad we was able to document it. You know what I'm saying? Because like everyone else have a story, we have a story. Hey, we got a story. Y'all gonna get to that soon. Y'all gonna hear it. Y'all gonna hear it soon. But yeah, shout out.
Yeah, let us know where we should go next. You know? I don't know. She kind of sold me on Prague. She sold me on that. All right, y'all. We hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see you soon.
Peace.